All right, we are going to talk about some reminders for this coming school year in regards to Special Olympics. So something we talk about every year is the staff supervision, but I do want to reiterate this and make sure that everybody is clear that we must have a certified teacher accompanying the class and or team. As it states here, in the case where the paraprofessional serves as the coach, they must attend with the classroom teacher unless they are serving as a recognized paid substitute, and there are no exceptions to this rule. So again, a certified teacher must accompany a class on a field trip when they are outside the school. So when they're going to any Special Olympics event, we need to have a certified teacher on staff on the grounds that day. For team sports, the team must be represented by a staff member, and that staff member needs to stay with the team for the duration of the event. And so basically, as the head coach for Special Olympics and you have other teachers from the school attending with you, you need to go ahead and give them assignments as to which students that they're going to be in charge of. Make sure that all of your students are going to be covered during the course of the day at the event. At no time do we want to be leaving the high school buddies supervised with our students. That is not the purpose for the event. The purpose of the event is that the staff are there to provide support to the high school students if they need it when working with our athletes. So please be sure that you give out those assignments to your staff prior to getting to the event. For individual sports, the staff must communicate to the buddies where and how they can be located during the event. Specifically, track and field I know is very difficult. It's outdoors and it's very spread out, and every student has their own schedule to follow that day. What I suggest, if you're comfortable giving your cell phone number to your high school buddy, do that. I have some teachers that will write out a list with their phone number on it and just hand one to each of the buddies as the athletes start getting partnered up, so that they don't have to kind of say it over and over again to them. They already have it on a slip of paper. The buddy can take it and put it in their pocket, and that way they know how to get a hold of you. I also suggest a common ground home base that you and your other staff members can take turns rotating through for the course of the day. We just need to make sure that those students know how to get a hold of you. And of course, if you have any students that you know are going to have some issues, then you would want to keep a staff member real close by or with them for the duration of the event. As we talk about there, the students with the violent behavior should not be left unattended with their buddy. Priority at the events is the game time, not the Victory Village and lunch, and continuously each year we have teams that don't show up to their game times, which again affects not only them but as well as the buddies. Events is to be participating and competing, so please be sure to reiterate that to all of your staff as a priority of the events. Just review the code of conducts and the code of ethics with your staff and your athletes prior to going. Again, that information is on our website on the Special Olympics page. See if I can open that up here. Oh, sorry, but that is always located under the tournament assignments, which I know I have shown you before, but always under these tournament assignments, when you come in here, the code of conduct and code of ethics and stuff will be part of the attachments listed there. So again, just try to make sure that they do that and that you go over that with them. Ensuring that your athletes don't give out personal information to their buddies and vice versa. I talk very strictly to the buddies about that, not giving out last names, phone numbers, email addresses, things like that. I do encourage them, if they want to maintain a relationship, to get the email of the teacher, of the classroom teacher, and that they can email you, and then you can kind of help facilitate that correspondence between the athlete and the high school buddy. Remember that attending the event is a privilege and not a right. So if students have not earned it and are not behaving appropriately, please make that decision if it's not appropriate for that child to be attending the event. Another thing that's very important, and I know I stress this each year, is to please, please, please let us know of any cancellations as soon as possible. It really benefits the host school if I can give them an update on who is attending and who is not attending, especially when it comes down to purchasing t-shirts and things like that, that they're not purchasing extra t-shirts. Next on our reminders is that I do want to remind you that we do have equipment available for loan, and again, the different equipment we have an indoor bocce ball set. If you guys are doing bocce ball, we have the outdoor bocce balls. We have the turbo javelins, which we introduced 2 years ago for track and field as one of the throwing events. And then this year we purchased indoor bowling balls. We don't actually have the pins, but we do have a ball just to be able to have the athletes practice how to hold the ball, how to throw the ball, and so you could take that down to the gym or in the hallways. It's more like a large, heavier big rubber ball that is allows them to learn those skills. So again, we have that stuff for loan, and if you are interested, those forms over here on general information, I think there is there's the code of conduct, but we do, and I will put it up here if it's not here now. I will put up the form for loaning equipment. Then you can complete it and then let me know, and we'll get the equipment to you. I believe that is all under the section of reminders.